Astrology is something that's extremely interesting for me. I've been very skeptical my whole life. I don't know how stars that so far away can influence my life here. So can you give me a
Yeah.
brief, like basic introduction to astrology and why it isn't all the stuff that we hear about in the West? Like it's not something, it's something deeper.
Yeah. So basically, like how we cast a horoscope is when a person is born, certain planetary positions are aligned during that time. So when you are born, the sign that is at the eastern horizon becomes your first house. So that means that becomes your own personality, the body that you are going to get, and whichever planet is sitting there influences your personality and everything. Same way, then there is the western direction. It is the spouse, the people you are going to meet, the partners you are going to make in your business or whatever. So that way the entire horoscope is mounted. And but the thing is that we get, according to the Jain philosophy, we are here born because of our karma, good
Yeah.
or bad, but we are born because of our karma. And the horoscope, the planets only show us the path that we are going to lead. It is called as a nimitta gyan in Sanskrit.
Okay.
Nimitta means it's a medium. Like it is
Yeah.
not, the planets are not exactly influencing us. They are just showing the signs that these are the things that are going to happen in your life. But whatever happens in our life is because of our karma, and
Okay.
the planets have nothing to do with them. They are just showing us the signs. They are just like a map. They are showing us the map, but the we are going to walk on the map through our own self, and not because of the planets.
Yeah,
So
so I think this is where the confusion occurs. Well, not confusion,
yeah,
misunderstanding. Where how, like again, like how can these stars, as you said, if I was born at this time, the stars on the east is the house that I live in, it's the personality. Like how does that
yeah.
make sense? Is that only apply to humans? Does that apply to all animals or anything that's living? Like how does that
Because they have
actually?
a fixed system. Like every day we see the sun rises and sets, the moon. It's all positioned automatically. Like in
Okay,
Jainism, we don't have a creator or
yeah,
someone who is managing everything. So
correct.
it is just natural thing that they go around as they are.
Hmm.
But through them, we can just understand things like what is going to happen, what not. Same way, there are many different things like numerology. Like
Hmm.
we see some numbers, and through those numbers, we realize that okay, this might happen, that might happen. So it's just uh, like like many popular omens are there: bad omen, good omen. Like the most popular is the cat
Yeah,
crossing the road,
yeah,
and
yeah,
people say it's a bad omen.
yeah,
So yeah, astrology is kind of a more deeper, but it is a kind of this thing where you can just predict, but it doesn't mean you can change it because it's your karma. Whatever is happening is because of your karma and nothing to do with planets. So that's the biggest misunderstanding, and that's the reason people try to change the planets. People try to do all the stuff to planets. They make temples out of the planets, and they try to do puja, like they
yeah.
try to worship the planets. But that's not going to happen anything. Like the planets are not doing it, they are just showing you the path through an astrologer who has knowledge about that. He tries to see, look at the planets and make a prediction. So
Okay, so um forgive me if I want to take this slowly because I really want to understand. So
yeah,
so what you are trying to say to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that the planets just show us the path, right? They, when you're
yeah,
born, they show us that this is might happen in somebody's life. This is who they might meet, what they might do, what the careers they might
yeah,
actually take. But ultimately, it is our choice and our karmas, that our previous
yeah.
actions that will um, enable us to actually do whatever we want to do. Now, both of these things, the stars and my karma, seems like I don't have any personal choice. This is what it's sounding like. Now, am I right there or am I wrong there?
Because as per the Jainism, we don't really have much of a choice. We have to face our karmas. Like whatever the career we make, the family we get, the friends we get, all thing, even our body, how healthy we are going to be, how much we are going to live, is all dependent upon the punya and pap, the merit and demerit karma that's there. So yeah, that's how it is determined. And whatever purusharth, whatever the action that we do, is everything in our thoughts, like it's inside whatever action we can do. The outside world is going to happen as it is going to happen,
Mm.
but whatever the purusharth is from inside. It comes from within, like our thoughts.
So Purusharth would be effort. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah,
So okay. So let me again. I want to take this slowly. So the outside
yeah,
world is predetermined. Is that what you're trying to say? The outside world,
yeah. It is according to our karma. Yeah,
according to our karma and according to the planetary alignments, which wouldn't that be the same thing for?
planetary alignment shows the karma, but the main
Yes.
point is karma.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the planetary, you will only be born on a specific day because of your karmic debt, right? And the planetary alignments just align to show what your karma is.
yeah, because they have certain positions, and like for example, Saturn is going to be in the sign of Capricorn for 2.5 years. So through
Yeah.
that we can say that okay, Saturn is in the sign of Capricorn. For the Capricorn individuals, it will be a very not difficult or a good or bad time, but it will be very prominent time for Capricorn individuals. And next, after 2.5 years, it will go to Aquarius. So we can say the Aquarius individuals will face this time, but that doesn't mean that the Aquarius individuals can change it. Like they will have to face it. Like whatever they can change is in their own perception about what is
Yes.
going to happen. Like if someone says me that next year you are going to incur a huge loss in business,
Yeah.
so what can I do? I can be more careful, but if it is going to happen, it will happen. If it's in my karma, if I've done something bad in the past life, I will have to face it. So there's not much option there, but at least I will know. So I'll make up my mind. I'll focus myself into other things because I
Okay.
already know that I am going to face some problem maybe in this thing.
Okay. 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 So perfect. So I think we're getting somewhere. So so events are predetermined, right? So
Predetermined, yeah.
events are predetermined by our karmic debt, which the
Yeah.
stars show. Because you can't
Yeah.
see your karma. So the stars are a gateway or a portal into seeing our karmic debt that's been in the past through actions that we have taken in previous lives.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's what
So,
astrology is. Yeah.
yes,
That's it.
perfect. And we have to face them no matter what. But what we can
Yeah.
change is our
Is our
perception
perception.
of that
Yeah.
situation and how
Yeah.
we tackle it. And so, therefore, we can change our emotional responses and
Yeah.
and sorry, and I'm jumping ahead a little bit. So does that mean that we can then change our future karma that we are about to bind? Because in Jainism, I know
Yeah.
that we bind
Yeah.
karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So like, um,
Yeah. Because our main goal is obviously the liberation. Moksha is our main goal.
yeah.
So we should be focusing on that instead of focusing what is happening materially in our life.
Okay, so I want to just stop here for a second and talk about karma because I think this is going to be a pivotal part of the
Yeah.
conversation, and I think